I love little girls. They make me feel so. Uh, uh. See, I'm scared. 'Cause I got pictures of little girls. They make me. Anyway, this is gonna be a different one. It may even be a couple of parts. So, I am going to help y'all with the Foundry process. We're going to make a 3-map mission because you're going to learn early on that the fewer maps the better, because you are going to be debugging this thing and fixing it, and people are going to complain about how long it is. So, first things first, you got to have a general idea of what you want to do. Secondly, it helps to throw down a couple of maps and make a handful of characters. Like, this is the first map. This is where it all starts. It's basically a dialogue hub. And I got NPCs spread all over the place and da-da-da-da-da. And a lot of them are just there to help me remember, but I've already set the scene in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Now all I have to do is fill in the blanks. Because I got these shuttles over here. I want to talk about shuttles and stuff like that. This is going to be a ground training mission to teach people ground combat. And this is going to be the last fight, the last map, which is going to contain the boss fight. And we'll talk about that later. And what I've done is I've placed a couple of enemies around just for reference. And I've got a couple of little things here laying around just to keep me where I'm going. I've got kind of a fun idea. So let's see, we got some maps, we got some characters, we've got a few dialogues already, and what these actually are is they are not objectives, but they're just standing there waiting to be talked to at any time. And how you do that is you select has default prompt and advanced dialogue editor. And here we're going to mess with a little dialogue. So we're going to give him some options here. He is a weapons hologram that is attached to a weapons case. So, if you select that one, he will move down here. Blah, 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 and I'll come back to it later. You know what I'm saying? And here's how we make selectable dialogue. Weapons types. And then blah, 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 whatever. And check this out. Because I don't want this to close when they're done talking to it, it's going to take, I'm going to grab this little arrow here and I'm going to drag it. And that's going to cause that one to go back. So you press the back button and you go back here. And then, one of these buttons would eventually simply say, done. Or no thank you or something, and it would close the dialogue. So, this is how he works. He's just standing there, by the way. He's not a mission objective. He's just there for dialogue. Okay, there he is, the weapons hologram. And that's what he'll look like in the mission. He won't have a circle, but he'll have this, so you'll know that he wants to talk to you. Dare me, blah blah blah. Oh, did I not do that one? Yeah, but anyway, watch this. Press back and boom, and then done. So that's how you work branching dialogue. It's actually very easy. And like I said, at this moment, all I'm doing is setting the stage for a few things, a bunch of visual references and small stuff before I get to the nitty-gritty and start assigning objectives. And I'm gonna have to make the space map still, because this map's going to go ground, then into space, and then you're going to board the ship that's under attack. And this is kind of stuff like, this is going to be my boss fight area. And I mix the boss fights with spawning groups of enemies and interacting with objects that you can make appear and disappear and blah blah blah, you know what I mean. So, but anyway, that's kind of step one on my production process. I mean, everything from here on out is filling in the blanks, because I've made the first map, I've made the last map, and I pretty much know the direction that my level is going, because the first thing my mind does is actual gameplay, you know, and the dialogue and stuff comes after. So, loading in. Let's see what happens when I go through this door. Oh shit. Those are my eye troopers. They're resurrected corpses of soldiers. They use Kabali technology and Jem'Hadar technology to create soldiers to sell. So anyway, I may have to remove that door in favor of something else, because I don't like the way they're bunching up in it. You see that? That's the kind of stuff you gotta think about. See, and he's standing here. He's just for reference, because he's gonna have something. He's gonna have something to say. And then there's the Ferengi, just to remind me that the Ferengi are bad. The Ferengi are the ones who caused all this trouble. A lot of smoke in here. I'm not done adding effects. But, oh no, it's a bad batch. They're like Left 4 Dead zombies. See them bite and spit, and one of them even has a tongue. And oh my goodness, they're gonna kill all my guys. But, alright. That's it for today, boys and girls. Peace.